Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video on Toweroffantasy. My name is Ventus. What's good with you? Alright, guys, in this video, I'm going to give you my updated NOLA non-yen Mimi build thanks to a few helpful viewers. In a video that I posted a couple of days ago here on the channel, I asked the question if my current build could be better, and a lot of people just came to, they just came to my support, came to my help, came to my rescue, really, and told me everything that I was doing wrong and things that I could do right. So thank you and shout out to everybody who left a comment in that video. If you haven't checked that video out, definitely go and check that out, and definitely head to the comment section and just read, because people are super helpful and super knowledgeable about the game, more knowledgeable about the game than me, and they're just helping me to learn more about the game. So shout out to all the people. Now I'm going to read the one comment that stood out to me the most in just a minute. But before I do that and show you what I've changed on my current NOLA build, because I couldn't exactly follow his instructions to the letter, I had to change it around a little bit to see. I think it still works pretty good, so we're gonna see. But first, before we get into all that, I want to say, if you are new here, or if you are watching and you haven't even thought about it, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, man. The likes will tell the tale. It always tells the tale. If you can get 30 likes on this video, if we can get 30 likes on this video, that would be just amazing. It would make my day. Also, if you are new here, or if you are a returning viewer and you haven't quite decided if you want to hit that sub yet, man, why not? Just go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's free, doesn't cost you a thing, and it helps my channel out a bunch, helps the channel to grow, especially if you want to see more Tower of Fantasy content on this channel. I really would appreciate that. And also, just leave me a comment down below of something that maybe you have a question on, or something that you see in this video that you liked, or maybe you just just anything. Just leave me a comment. It really helps the algorithm, basically, is what I'm trying to tell you, that help this video to reach more people. Thank you, guys. All right, so when it comes to the comments in that last video, I'm just going to read this guy's comment, and thank you again to everybody who left a comment, because everybody's comments were super helpful. But this guy, his name is Stellar Strider 3285, and he says this: with matrices, the thing to watch is which set have the words "this set effect works" in the offhand slot. For Mimi, both the 2-piece and the 4-piece set have these words. That means it's pointless to split a 4-piece Mimi set into 2-piece sets on different weapons, because only one set will work, and it works at all times regardless of being on field or off field. Now, the reason why he posted that little bit, and thank you so much for that information, is because in the video I was asking if it was okay to split the 4-piece Mimi setup into 2 different pieces on 2 different weapons. And I think somebody in a previous video or a live stream said to split them up and do something like that to get the better effect, or at least put Mimi on a different weapon or something like that. So I was kind of confused, and I just wanted to get as much information on it as possible. So thank you for that information. Now, he goes on to say, when you make a team, generally one weapon is on field most of the time, and 2 other weapons are off field and only used as quick discharge skill before swapping. You want matrix sets that work off field on your off field weapons, and attack damage buffing weapons on your main weapon. That makes sense. Some combination of 2-piece Lyra, 2-piece Samir, 2-piece Habuela, 2-piece Scylla, 2-piece Shiro, 2-piece Crow, or other limited 2-piece sets if they work for the team element. That is also why people farm for the Habuela and Scylla matrices. They are the only free matrices where the 4-piece set works in the background. Good sets for free-to-play players. He goes on to say, for the team you showed in the video, NOLA Nanyan Mimi, on Nanyan, remove the 2-piece Samir matrices and use 2-piece Ling Han instead, since it increases all elemental damage, even off field. 2-piece Samir only works when the weapon it's on is being used. Other than that, the matrix setup is fine. All right, so based on that information, I was able to go and properly chip out my non-yen. So you can see I updated the weapons here. I've got my Mimi is now at 180, and it was at 170. The same thing with non-yen. Non-yen was at 180, now it is, or was at 170, now it's at 180. So when we go to the warehouse, and I'm going to show you what I've got going on here. I listened to that guy exactly. The matrix chips I've got: 2-piece Ling Han. It says increase all elemental damage by 7% when firing frost blades, deal additional damage equal to 416% of attack to nearby targets. This set effect works in the offhand slot, and only the set with the highest star rating will take effect. So I've got 2-piece Ling Han on my Nanya weapon, exactly like he said. When it comes to the Mimi, oh, where's Mimi? Okay, when it comes to the Mimi, I've got the 4-piece Mimi set, and Sinisteria in the comments of that same video, he says that the 4-piece Mimi set should only be on the weapon that you're going to have on the field the shortest amount of time, and I'm not exactly sure which weapon I have on field the shortest amount of time, because I like to spam the hold attack with Mimi a lot of the times to do more damage. And the same thing with Nanyan, I will do like some extra DPSs. I feel like Nanyans are still a really strong weapon. So we've got 4-piece Mimi on Mimi, and then again for my Nola, we've got 2-piece Lyra and 2-piece Habuela maxed out 100. So I'm going to try this out and see how this works. And just let me know down in the comments if you have any more thoughts, concerns, anything to add to this. I also did something else that he hit me with. He told me to go to Nola and change her skill. So I went overhead and did this. Now, this is the thing I'm worried about. Like, I'm pretty sure this is pretty self-explanatory, right? So it says Frost Volt and then Volt Frost. Well, since I'm only using a Volt weapon, which is Mimi, I'm going to go ahead and go Volt and then Frost, because I feel like if it's Volt first, it's going to emphasize more of the Volt, right? And since I don't have a Frost weapon equipped, it doesn't really like matter. I don't know. I might be faded, or is it better to just go altered? Still sort of confused on that. I could switch out Mimi and put on Fiona and have some heals, and I think that would probably be the best when doing solo bosses. But for right now, I want to try this out with these 3 weapons and see how it works. And actually, I am going to go ahead and inhabit. I'll inhabit this weapon with my Nanyan. All right, so let's try this out and see how it works. All right, so I'm gonna try this out first on the giant 2-headed dog and see if I can tell any like major difference. So let's start out with Nola and try and smack this thing. I hit that on accident. I did not mean to do that. Get those discharge skills up, and I'm gonna hit discharge on Nanyan first, hit the skill, and then switch to Mimi. Mimi's discharge skill is up, and then I'm gonna hit her regular skill, and then straight back to my on-field weapon of Nola and try to melt this thing as fast as possible. Now, I really have a question about Nola on this. Is there a specific like melee attack combination I'm supposed to do, like attack, hold, attack? Like, what does the most damage with Nola as far as like melee attack? Oh my gosh, look at my health. Okay, let's do this. That. I mean, so far so good though. I mean, with the exception of my health being kind of like shredded. I love doing this with Mimi. This is what I was talking about when I use Mimi. Like, am I supposed to like put her matrix chip on a different weapon, because I like to have her out there doing exactly that. Okay, let's go back to my Nola, because Nola is the on-field DPS weapon that I want to use. Okay, and then right back to Nanyan. Yeah, this thing is done for. Wow, just kind of executed him. That's crazy. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for this video. Do me a favor, if you did enjoy it, you want to see more videos like this in the future, hit that thumbs up button. Remember what I said earlier, 30 likes, that will tell the tale. Also, if this is something you want to see more of in the future as far as me using build from viewers, definitely let me know that as well. And if you have a build that you want me to use or try out that I could conceivably use with all the weapons and characters and chips that I have, definitely let me know down in the comments too, because I'm all about using what you tell me to use so I can become a better player, so I can help other people who are maybe just getting into the game, or maybe who just don't have the information. Just share as much information as possible here on this PlayStation community. All right, so with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't already subbed to the channel, please sub, turn all notifications on, and also check out some of my other videos on Tower of Fantasy. Thank you guys so much for watching. And oh wait, before I go, there is one special question that I need you to answer, and I've already asked this once before, but I have to reiterate this. Is there a specific weapon combination that I'm supposed to do with Nola over and over and over again to get the most damage, such as like attack, hold, attack? I know every weapon has something like that. What is it for Nola? I have no idea, and I need you to tell me. All right, guys, so with all that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.